get ready for the ultimate rundown of what's happening now. The news cycle never sleeps, and neither do we, bringing you the freshest, most talked about updates that you absolutely cannot miss. From Hollywood revelations to cinematic events, we're diving deep into the stories that are making waves. You think you know what's going on? Think again. We've got exclusive insights and breaking details that will keep you on the edge of your seat. So buckle up, because this is your essential briefing on everything that matters. Let's jump right in. First up, we're pulling back the curtain on a fascinating glimpse into the personal viewing habits of a major star. It turns out that even icons have their comfort shows, and sometimes, those comfort shows are far from what you'd expect, leading to some truly surprising reactions. We're talking about a beloved actress who found herself utterly captivated, but also deeply unsettled, by a critically acclaimed series that pushed boundaries in ways she never anticipated. Then, get ready for the glitz and glamour as we head to the Hamptons. A prestigious film festival is set to open its doors with a highly anticipated U.S. premiere, and a familiar face from the Marvel Universe will be gracing the event. We've got the inside scoop on the film, the stars attending, and what this opening night means for the festival's lineup this year. And that's not all. We're also diving into the very same film that's causing a stir, exploring its existential themes and star-studded cast. Plus, get a sneak peek at a universe where the lines between hero and villain blur in the most unexpected way, think undead superheroes. Don't miss a second of this. Hit that like button, subscribe for more, and ring that notification bell so you never miss an update. A familiar comfort, a shocking turn. It's often said that childhood experiences shape us, and for Elizabeth Olsen, growing up surrounded by the dazzling world of child stardom, thanks to her elder twin sisters Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen, provided a unique foundation. Drafted into the family business at the tender age of 4, Olsen's early exposure to the entertainment industry was undeniable. Yet, she consciously charted her own course, seeking a semblance of normalcy away from the spotlight that so brightly illuminated her sisters. Despite this pursuit of a regular childhood, the allure of the screen proved irresistible, and by high school, Olsen was ready to re-engage with acting, setting in motion a career that would eventually eclipse even her sister's early successes. Interestingly, while many of her peers were immersed in the groundbreaking television of the era, often dubbed the golden age of television, Olsen's personal viewing habits remained firmly rooted in the past. She eschewed the gritty dramas and teen soaps that dominated the cultural conversation, opting instead for the comforting familiarity of classic family sitcoms. "I loved Family Matters, Step by Step, The Torkelsons," she shared, revealing a preference for shows that offered lighthearted escapism. This inclination towards nostalgic programming continued even as her own career ascended, with roles in critically acclaimed films like Martha Marcy May Marlene and her iconic portrayal of Wanda Maximoff in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. During the lockdown, while filming in London, Olsen found solace in a beloved mystery series, confessing, "I never really sat down and watched murder," she wrote until then. She praised its engaging mysteries and satisfying resolutions, finding it a source of comfort. However, her comfort zone was dramatically challenged when she decided to explore a show widely credited with revolutionizing television. Venturing into the complex narrative of The Sopranos, Olsen encountered a level of moral ambiguity and intense storytelling that was a stark departure from her usual viewing. The immersive, often disturbing, nature of the series proved so potent that it led to a significant hiatus. "We had to take a month break because we were having really bad nightmares. It was too stressful," she admitted. This visceral reaction highlights the show's profound impact, showcasing how even seasoned actors can be deeply affected by compelling, boundary-pushing content. Despite the unsettling experience, Olsen acknowledged the show's undeniable quality, eventually returning to finish the series, albeit in measured doses, demonstrating her commitment to engaging with challenging art. The impact of The Sopranos on Olsen's viewing experience serves as a powerful testament to the show's enduring legacy and its ability to provoke strong emotional responses. It underscores a broader trend in television, where narratives have become increasingly complex and psychologically demanding, resonating deeply with audiences and critics alike. Olsen's candid admission about the nightmares and the need for a break offers a relatable human perspective on consuming intense media, reminding viewers that even those in the public eye are susceptible to the emotional toll of powerful storytelling. Her journey through the series, from initial fascination to temporary retreat and eventual completion, mirrors the complex relationship many viewers have with challenging, yet rewarding, cinematic experiences. But what happens when life's biggest decisions extend beyond the screen and into the afterlife? Stay tuned as we uncover a new film that explores love, choice, and eternity. An Afterlife Decision, Eternity premieres at Hamptons Film Fest. The Hamptons International Film Festival, HIFF, is gearing up for its 33rd edition, set to commence on October 3rd, with a highly anticipated U.S. premiere of David Frayn's latest film, Eternity. Esteemed actress Elizabeth Olsen is slated to attend the opening night festivities in East Hampton, adding a significant draw to the event. The film, which also boasts a stellar cast including Miles Teller and Callum Turner, delves into a profound concept: the afterlife, where souls are granted a single week to determine their eternal destination. Olsen takes on the role of Joan, a soul confronted with a pivotal choice between the man she shared her life with, portrayed by Teller, and her first love, played by Turner, who has been patiently awaiting her arrival in the beyond. Beyond her appearance in Eternity, Olsen is scheduled for a special, In Conversation with Session on October 4th, offering a deep dive into her illustrious acting career and celebrating her compelling performance in this new film. The festival, running from October 3rd to October 13th, promises a rich and diverse cinematic program. Attendees can look forward to a curated selection of centerpiece films, spotlight presentations, narrative features, documentaries, and short films, complemented by artist tributes and insightful panels focusing on the emerging talents in contemporary cinema. Among the featured spotlight films is Bill Condon's Kiss of the Spider-Woman, starring Diego Luna, Jennifer Lopez, and Tanadia. This compelling narrative centers on two cellmates in an Argentine prison, a political activist and a flamboyant storyteller, who forge a profound connection through shared tales of romance and fantasy. The festival will honor Tanadia with the coveted Breakthrough Performer Award for his role in the film. Another highlight is Richard Linklater's Blue Moon, which chronicles the struggles of legendary lyricist Lawrence Hart as he grapples with diminished self-confidence in a New York bar, while his former collaborator Richard Rodgers celebrates the premiere of his groundbreaking musical, Oklahoma. The film features a notable cast, including Ethan Hawke, Margaret Qualley, Bobby Cannavale, and Andrew Scott. Hawke himself will participate in a conversation with event on October 4th, celebrating his extensive career as an actor, writer, and director. Furthermore, HIFF will present a special screening of Sorry Baby, the debut feature from Eva Victor, who also stars in the film. This darkly comedic work, which premiered at the Sundance Film Festival, explores themes of modern love, ambition, and self-sabotage through the chaotic relationships of its young protagonist. Eva Victor is set to receive the Breakthrough Director Award, recognizing her promising talent. Our lineup this year truly embodies the spirit of discovery that is synonymous with HIFF, stated David Nugent, Chief Creative Officer of Hamptons Film. Through powerful premieres and engaging conversations, we are thrilled to present programming that showcases the artistry, imagination, and diversity inherent in today's filmmaking landscape. Echoing this sentiment, Executive Director Richard Gladstein added, "I am incredibly proud of our programming team, led by David Nugent, for curating such a dynamic and distinct collection of films. I eagerly anticipate our festival-goers having the opportunity to immerse themselves in stories and storytelling that span all genres, encompassing both narrative and documentary filmmaking from across the globe." Audience reaction to the festival's announcement has been overwhelmingly positive, with particular excitement surrounding Olsen's attendance and the U.S. premiere of Eternity. Film enthusiasts are eager to experience the diverse range of stories and engage with the celebrated talent, anticipating a memorable cinematic event on the East End. But the journey through compelling cinema doesn't end here. Prepare for a deeper dive into the philosophical heart of Eternity and what makes it a must-see. Eternity, a cosmic choice of love and afterlife. Independent studio A24, known for its distinctive cinematic vision, is set to release Eternity, an evocative romantic drama starring the immensely talented Elizabeth Olsen, alongside Miles Teller and Callum Turner. Directed by David Frayne and co-written with Pat Cunning, the film ventures into the profound territory of love and the afterlife, posing a deeply resonant question. What happens after death if the ultimate decision of love remains unresolved? Eternity presents a captivating premise where, in the moments following death, each soul is allotted a single week to make a definitive choice about where, and crucially, with whom they will spend their eternity. Olsen portrays Joan, a soul grappling with this monumental decision. She finds herself at a crossroads, needing to choose between Luke Callum Turner, her first love who has been waiting for her in the afterlife, and Larry Miles Teller, the man with whom she built a life. This poignant dilemma unfolds in a setting that blurs the lines between dream and reality, crafting a narrative rich with metaphysical and romantic undertones. The film promises to explore the complexities of emotional dilemmas, the weight of memory, the nature of grief, and the very essence of true love. The core question the film raises, whether true love is anchored in the past or resides in the present, invites audiences to contemplate their own values. Should one's eternal destiny be dictated by the intensity of youthful passion or the quiet, enduring stability of a lifelong partnership? Eternity is poised to delve into these conflicting emotions, encouraging viewers to reflect on their personal definitions of love, loyalty, and the enduring power of memory. The casting itself amplifies the film's potential impact. Elizabeth Olsen, whose career has been marked by acclaimed performances, particularly in WandaVision, is expected to deliver a nuanced and emotionally resonant portrayal. Callum Turner embodies a love frozen in time, while Miles Teller brings a grounded presence, returning to romantic territory reminiscent of his earlier work, to signify stability and deep connection. The synergy between these actors is anticipated to be a significant strength, with A24's reputation for eliciting raw, authentic performances suggesting a compelling on-screen dynamic. Beyond the star power, the film's narrative depth is a hallmark of A24 productions. Eternity aims to engage viewers on a universal level, using the actors as conduits for exploring fundamental human questions. The script's inclusion on the Blacklist 2022, a prestigious compilation of the year's most promising unproduced screenplays, further attests to its narrative quality. Visually, Eternity is expected to marry the ethereal with the grounded, employing dreamlike sequences to represent the liminal space of the afterlife, while using intimate close-ups to capture the character's vulnerability. This aesthetic approach promises a rich sensory experience, complementing the film's philosophical underpinnings. Audiences familiar with A24's oeuvre, including acclaimed films like The Green Knight and Everything Everywhere All at Once, will recognize the studio's penchant for blending surrealism with deeply emotional storytelling. Eternity aligns perfectly with this style, positioning human relationships within a framework that transcends ordinary existence. The film's exploration of eternal love and metaphysical choices is likely to spark discussions extending far beyond the cinema, potentially engaging academic circles, critics, and philosophers. Ultimately, Eternity transcends a simple narrative about the afterlife. It serves as a meditation on how we define love, reconcile memory with reality, and how our choices sculpt not only our lives, but our lasting legacies. And speaking of iconic universes, prepare for a wild twist on heroism. Next up, we're diving into a world where the undead rise, even among superheroes. Marvel Zombies, undead heroes assemble for animated series. Prepare for a grim, yet thrilling, new chapter in the Marvel Universe as Disney and Marvel unveil details for their upcoming animated series, Marvel Zombies. This 4-episode event, set to premiere on September 24th, brings together an exceptional ensemble of MCU voice talent to tackle a chilling scenario: a world overrun by a ravenous zombie plague that has consumed even its mightiest heroes. The series promises a gritty, action-packed narrative that explores the dire consequences when the Avengers, and other superpowered individuals, succumb to an unholy hunger. The synopsis paints a vivid picture of a post-apocalyptic landscape. After the Avengers are overtaken by a zombie plague, a desperate group of survivors discover the key to bringing an end to the superpowered undead, racing across a dystopian landscape and risking life and limb to save their world. This setup introduces a high-stakes mission where ordinary individuals must band together to combat extraordinary threats, navigating a world where their former idols are now monstrous adversaries. The series is poised to delve into the moral complexities and sheer survival instincts that emerge when the lines between hero and monster are irrevocably blurred. Headlining the all-star voice cast are MCU veterans reprising their iconic roles, albeit in a decidedly different context. Elizabeth Olsen returns as the Scarlet Witch, Paul Rudd as Ant-Man, and Florence Pugh as Yelena Belova, among many others. The roster also includes David Harbour as Red Guardian, Tessa Thompson as Valkyrie, Simu Liu as Shanghai, Awkwafina as the new Captain America, Haley Steinfeld as Kate Bishop, Wyatt Russell as an undead Captain America, Randall Park as the original Ant-Man, Iman Vellani as Ms. Marvel, and Dominique Thorne as Ironheart. This star-studded lineup ensures that the familiar gravitas and unique vocal performances of these characters will be translated into the zombie-infested world, adding a layer of depth and recognition for fans. Marvel Zombies is the brainchild of Brian Andrews and Zeb Wells, who serve as creators for the series. The executive production team includes Marvel Studios stalwarts Kevin Feige, Louis D'Esposito, Brad Winderbaum, and Dana Vasquez-Eberhardt, alongside Andrews and Wells. Danielle Costa and Carrie Wassenaar are producing the series, ensuring a high standard of animation and storytelling. The series draws inspiration from the popular comic book run of the same name, which depicted a universe where a zombie virus decimated the superhero population, forcing the few remaining survivors into a desperate fight for existence. This animated adaptation is expected to capture the dark humor, visceral action, and grim survivalism that define the original comic storyline. The series' premise has generated significant buzz among fans, eager to see how beloved characters are reimagined in such a dire scenario. The potential for creative interpretations of zombified heroes and the exploration of survival strategies in a world populated by undead superbeings offers a unique angle within the superhero genre. The inclusion of Olsen, Rudd, and Pugh, in particular, adds a layer of continuity and fan appeal, connecting this animated spin-off directly to the live-action MCU narrative. The anticipation is high for a series that promises to be both a thrilling action spectacle and a dark exploration of heroism pushed to its absolute limits. From the Afterlife's tough choices to a world of undead heroes, we've covered a lot. Stick around for a quick recap and all the ways you can stay connected with us. That's a wrap on today's explosive update. We heard about Elizabeth Olsen's surprising TV nightmares from The Sopranos, got the inside track on Eternity, opening the Hamptons Film Fest with Olsen attending, dove deep into the existential choices presented in A24's Eternity, and caught a glimpse of heroes turned horrors in Marvel Zombies. Don't miss out on any future updates. Hit that like button, subscribe to Tom's Spotlight, and ring the notification bell so you're always in the know. For more exclusive content and behind-the-scenes action, follow us on all our social media platforms. See you next time.